It's like I always say, what's a ham and cheese without a little mustard?
Oh, boy.
And now for the Henry Frias Leon Show.
Hey Horror Hounds, Henry Frias Leon here from Death is Coming Pictures, and this is another cult film review. And today's film is 1983's SledgeHammer. Now before I get started on today's film, I want to say that I was a bit hesitant on watching it or even buying it. It is a shot-on-video movie, or also known by people shot-on-shitio films. It's not my first shot-on-video movie that I've seen. The other ones that I've seen are Video Violence 1 and 2 and Zombie Bloodbath. I wasn't a big fan of those movies. I did appreciate that they tried to make a film starting off, but not a really big fan. They didn't really catch my attention that much, and I kind of stopped after that. But I have to say that this movie really blew me away. It is fucking amazing. It is sick. It is awesome. I love how it has this weird nightmare dream state throughout the film, because in the being shot on video and the way they lit it and everything, it looked great. Basically the prologue, it starts off with a prologue where a mom, for some reason, brings her son with her for when she's cheating on her husband, and she goes to this farmhouse and she locks her kid in this closet, and then she goes off with her lover in the next room, and just to be killed by this weird, strange foe with a sledgehammer. And then 10 years pass, and then we get our brand new bunch of kids who are gonna be tormented and killed by some sicko with a sledgehammer. That's basically it. It's a simple plot, but for back then, it was very different, because what it was like a supernatural killer too. I mean, the killer, he's like this big, huge guy. I think he's like 6'9" or something, but he like appears and reappears throughout the hallways, and he has this really creepy transparent mask, and even his sledgehammer reappears and disappears with them. And it's really weird, really like a risky move for a filmmaker back then to do something with a supernatural slasher, but it really adds a lot. The soundtrack's amazing, synthesizers, and it just adds a lot to the creepy vibe to the whole film. Also, the main theme of the whole film is white. It was very unintentional, according to the director, but luckily it helped him in his film a lot. The movie was directed by David A. Pryor, who also directed Killer Workout, which I actually saw when I was younger. I just found out that he also directed that. And his stars, and the main stars, his brother Ted Pryor, who was a Playgirl magazine phenomenon for the month of 1983. He does a pretty good job. The only thing I can say about this film, though, is like the first half of the film, after the little prologue with the mom and kid, it is pretty cringing of how over the top the kids party. It is outrageous. You just can't help it. Just like this clip right here.
I think it's time we get pretty shit-faced. Puberty.
Hey, Mama.
How are you? All right, buddy.
Yeah, you see, it's just outrageous, and you just can't help but cringing. It's just weird, but it pays off in the second half of the film when the killer goes out and just goes crazy, and the synthesizing music, like I said, helps. It's a great film. You should really give it a look. And Clint Kelly, his link is down here to his YouTube account. He's directing his first film, Good Luck, by the way. Released this film, he owns the right. And I have to say, great job on the DVD. It has commentary by the director and Clint Kelly himself, and from BleedingSkull.com, who are experts on shot on video movies. And I like the DVD, and they used the original box cover, and I like the white DVD casing. Either Clint Kelly, I don't know if you're watching this or not, either he did that because of the white theme of the film, or because of the white clamshell, the VHS box that came with back in the 80s and 90s. But yeah, for those who appreciate horror films or appreciate filmmaking in that aspect, give this a try. And watch out, there's a lot of slow motion there, so if you're not a big fan of Zack Snyder films. But like I said, it adds a lot to the film, and just give it a try. This is Henry Frias Leon, bringing cult horror knowledge to your doorstep. Or computer monitors. See ya.